Great run off the turn 2 on the outside, but Mark's really, really good right here, right through the middle.
This is third.
Tony cut him off. Didn't leave him any room. 16's on the apron.
He's out of fuel. He's out of fuel.
Gives up second place to come to pit road.
He couldn't get by the 40 car, David Strimmy. And remember, when you're not running, you have no tack to tell what your RPM is as far as pit road speed. White flag next time for Kevin Harvick.
Big lead.
What a shame for Biffle. Mark Martin is out of gas.
Kyle Petty's out of gas here on the front stretch, the 45 car.
White flag.
White flag
big
for the
lead.
29. Big lead.
Yeah, he's got a 3.5 second lead. He just seemed to roll this thing around here.
Tony Stewart and Matt Kenseth side by side.
They've been that way, but so far Tony's been able to hold Matt off.
He's got to do it one more time.
I think Matt might get the better of him as they go down into 3.
Mark Martin, he's still out of fuel here on the front stretch. They can't get the car running.
Take the white flag, but won't make it back.
Use all you want now. Come on, bring her down. Bring her down.
Kevin Harvick, for the first time since Bristol, is a winner.
Back to back.
He wins the Subway Fresh 500.
And he won last night. What a weekend for that guy.
Martin Truex Jr. ran out of fuel on the last lap.
Kenny Wallace out of fuel.
You gonna help me pay for all these brooms I'm getting ready to take?
Just remember,
Take them all, baby.
1 year ago, the guy had a top 5 finish coming, ran out of fuel on the last lap. Tonight, he made it.
Carl Edwards giving Mark Martin a push.
Carson coasting around the track all over the place.
Well, that's to go to the garage because
Yeah,
assistance is not permitted on the final lap of the race.
Nope.
And Richard Childress, the 6-time champion-winning car owner who owns these 3 Chevys, is in Africa hunting. Well, his team has bagged a big one here in Phoenix.
All 3 cars in the top 9.
Sunday in Homestead, Florida.
Watch where he restarts. Look, Johnson's right there.
Johnson wants to make the move early.
Oh, sideways. Yep, just a little, but it wasn't quite enough for Jimmy Johnson to capitalize on it.
You want to hug that inside lane. Harvick tries to get down there and shut the door.
And he did.
Here you go. Hit your mark. Drive off. Come on, bud.
Gordon watches from third as these two battle for the win.
Denny Hamlin taking a look on the inside of Gordon.
Strong run for Denny Hamlin, a rookie with 2 wins this season, trying to get under the 4-time champion for third. Carl Edwards right behind him. Leaders through 3 and 4 now. Harvick in front of Johnson. Last lap at Phoenix, white flag in the air. Looking back at Jimmy Johnson from Kevin Harvick. Harvick won here in the spring. Johnson on his bumper.
Harvick had to shut the door on him.
Johnson's got the momentum. Harvick's going to try and step away off of Ford. Johnson's not going to get him. Kevin Harvick sweeps at Phoenix.
They saw that flag.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? Started backing off.
5 drivers will have a chance to win the Nextel Cup Championship next week in Homestead. Kevin Harvick won the first race in the chase at New Hampshire and wins race number 9 here in Phoenix.
And I tell you what, those 2 laps, last 2 laps, those guys, Harvick and Johnson, drove as hard as they absolutely could. It was a beautiful thing to see.
Sure was.
Football Night in America is coming up immediately. Here are the unofficial championship standings with 1 race to go. Everyone above that red line, Earnhardt Jr., Hamlin, Harvick, Kenseth, and Johnson, has a shot at the championship at Homestead, but it will be tough to erase a 60-plus point lead for Jimmy Johnson. Harvick's
the NASCAR. Now, I was just told that these guys will escort Jeff Gordon back to his bus. Meanwhile, to my left, Clint Boyer's car is back in the garage, and so is Clint Boyer. Guys,
Restart. 2 laps to go. Will it be Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, or someone else? Keselowski slipping while Harvick clears Kyle Busch for the race lead. Danica Patrick into the wall, spinning back down into traffic. White flag is out. This is the last lap of the race.
Does Harvick have enough fuel to get back here? See Kyle Busch almost spinning there inside of Denny Hamlin.
They're coming to turn 3. Patrick is driven away from the scene. The long dry spell for Kevin Harvick and Richard Childress Racing comes to a close at Phoenix. He slides to the finish line while they crash behind him. Keselowski threads the needle as cars crash to the checkered flag.
I don't understand why they didn't throw the caution there. The team car was losing a lot of fluid.
Mark Martin, Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, all torn up. Patrick in the middle of it.
You can hop out.
Paul Menard. Side of the new championship leader's car.
He's lucky. That's all he's got. Very, very fortunate. Yeah, that's a situation where you can't let that dictate. When there's an accident, the caution has to be thrown.
Carl Edwards coasting in turn 1. Now it's Kevin Harvick. Half a lap from victory lane.
Hey, miracles happen every day, bro.
Checkered flag, victory at Phoenix. Kevin Harvick, his second win of the chase.
Yeah.
A big swing.
Darrell, I think he makes it up. He makes it up getting in the corner down to the middle, then pays the price on the exit.
It sure looks that way off turn 4 particularly. He drives into 3, gets in there nice, but he can't make it stick.
2 laps to go.
I can't tell you what a thrill it is to drive a car like that 4 car today. As a driver, it's everything you can ask for. The pit crew has done their job. The car has been flawless. It's running to perfection. White flag in the air. One more lap for Kevin Harvick in the 4 car.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. still half a second back, giving it his all. Brad Keselowski 1.2, Logano 1.6, Jeff Gordon 2.7, then Jimmy Johnson, then side by side, Edwards and Newman. Off turn 4, win 24, Kevin Harvick dominates in the desert.
She was freaky fast today, boys. Freaky fast.
Great job. What a race car. Great job, man. Thank you very, very much.
There's some guys both with some relief. Rodney leaves over there at Michaels, and he goes over here and starts his new team with Kevin Harvick. Kevin leaves the only racetrack team he's ever driven for, RCR. And what is the reward? A win.
And a prayer. That is Harvick's 5th Phoenix victory in 23 starts here, breaking a tie with Jimmy Johnson for most wins. He's won 3 of the last 4 here.
Must have some friends down in the first and second turn suite.
Oh, he'll let everyone up the front stretch enjoy this, I think.
Including his crew. This is Harvick's 11th year with a Sprint Cup victory, including
Kevin Harvick well clear of Jeff Gordon. Ryan Newman trying to find a way around these two cars in front of him. The white flag is up. Kevin Harvick has started the last lap of the race.
Ryan Newman's trying the high side to see if he could get a big run here on this 42 car.
Harvick, Gordon, Kenseth, Keselowski, the top four. Hamlin and Logano, 5th and 6th. Ryan Newman looking to find a way through. It doesn't look like it's going to work. Win, and he's in to compete for a championship. Checkered flag at Phoenix for Kevin Harvick.
Newman's beside the 42, and these 42's in the wall.
Clear, checkered flag, checkered flag.
Ryan Newman is going to get in with that move on the last lap.
We said what would drivers do to make it happen. We just saw what they would do.
And that's going to knock Jeff Gordon out.
This whole year, guys. Let's go win Homestead, man. That's all we can do. You guys did everything great this year.
Wow. Unbelievable. What a dominating day by Kevin Harvick. When he had to have a day like this and make it all work, he did it. We're going to see a new champion this year, too. Somebody's never won.
one another, battling for points and positions with 1 lap to go. And Kevin Harvick out in front of Jamie McMurray by 1.2 seconds.
And here's great news for Kevin Harvick, and here's even better news for Kevin Harvick. When we come back here in the fall, this could be the race that gets him back in the chase again.
Harvick is the opener and the closer, winning at Phoenix from the pole. Joey Logano shoots past Johnson and Gordon and the 42 of Larson on the last lap.
Thank you, everybody.
A hard-fought 5th for Kurt Busch.
Well, on the West Coast swing, that's 2 down and 1 to go.
That man right there, he is the king of burnouts.
He's the king of Phoenix, too, brother. I can tell you that. What's that, 4 in a row now? Let's see if he can do the California 3-step here. He's going to thank his team, and he should. What a day.
30th career win for Kevin, coming in his 506th career start. 4th time in his year he's gone back-to-back and has now won 3 of the last 6.
That makes me dizzy. He spins around so fast.
Sunoco fueling victories for Kevin Harvick.
Hell yeah, buddy. Burn them down.
Paul Edwards is going to give him a run for his money. There's 2 tires.
It's going to be hard for him to hold Carl Edwards off.
Austin Dillon dropping way back. Won't be a factor.
If Harvick can hold him off, I tell you, he's Superman. That's all I can say.
Well, he held him off right there through 1 and 2, but can he do it 3 and 4?
3 wide, turn 2. Everybody gets through. Next flag ends the race. There's never been a last lap pass at Phoenix.
Here comes
Carl.
He's under him.
He's going to move him up the racetrack.
He's got him up the hill. Here he comes.
Wow, look at him slam.
It's going to be.
Whoa.
Too close to call.
I can't call that one.
Did you see them hitting one another?
I think Harvick got it by a fraction of an inch.
Carl just dives it in there, and he just takes all 4 to the bottom.
Here we go.
Puts that fender to the left rear quarter panel.
Bang. Harvick's going to bang him back. Bang.
Man, they almost wrecked right there. Only one of the closest finishes in history, if I had to guess.
Take a bow. You
earned that one.
You deserve it, buddy.
Great job.
That's a nice one right there, boys.
Oh, that is a good one.
Burn it down.